Hello, greetings to everyone. This is NCAL Tutor. This is the first tutorial of a mini series. So the first tutorial, I'll explain how to calculate the area of a circle and the circumference of a circle. So the area of a circle is equals to pi r squared, which is pi times radius squared. Then circumference equals to pi times diameter. The diameter is the radius squared. So let's begin. This is the first part where I'll be showing you how to calculate the area and circumference, and then the second part, the second video, will show you how to display to two decimal places. To display any number to two decimal places, that will be the second part. So this is the first part. Let's begin. So it says calculate the area, and then the parameter we receive is the given radius, and then it returns the area of the circle. So let's start first with declaring the area. Double area, and let's say return area to remove the errors and stuff. So now let's calculate the area. Area equals to pi times radius squared. So area equals to math. So we find pi at math.pi. That's how we find pi. And then times. So there are two methods into squaring a number. So I'll show you the first method here, which is radius times radius. If you don't like this method of multiplying both of them like this, there's another method you could use, which is area equals to math dot pi times math dot POW. So the first double value that it receives is the number that you want to multiply to the power of itself. So double A, so the first double will be radius, and then the second double will be 2 because it's to the power of 2, right? So these are the two methods. You can choose whichever one you want to use, but either way it works. You can choose the one you want to use. And then so we have calculated the area of a circle. This first method shows you how to calculate the area of a circle. So now we're going to calculate the circumference of a circle. In order to calculate the circumference, so let's declare double circumference, then return circumference. So now in order to calculate the circumference, we need pi and the diameter. So let's also declare the diameter. So diameter equals to 2 times radius. Then once you have calculated the diameter, we can now calculate the circumference. Circumference equals to math dot pi equals to no times diameter. So now we have successfully calculated the circumference and the area of a circle. Now we have to program this program to accept input, call the methods, and display the output. So as I said, the first part I'll be showing you how to calculate the circumference and the area. So the second part will be showing you how to display to two decimal places. So right now I'll just display the numbers as is. So let's declare our variables. So double radius. We'll also declare the area. We'll also declare the circumference. Okay, I did do this thing before, so let me remove this import so that we are on the same page. So now since I've declared these things, now I also have to declare scanner to accept input. This is used to get input from the user. We use a scanner for that, so it's scanner, scanner, and then the name of the scanner. So I'll name the scanner in equals to new scanner system dot in. Now we've declared the scanner. You see an error, so don't panic as yet. Just press there, and then you import the scanner, and then you are fine. Everything is fine. So now let's prompt the user to input the data that we need. So all we need to do is here's a shortcut into getting to write the system.out.println thingy, which is very long. So all you need to do is SOUT and then press tab, and then it does that for you. And then so here we prompt the user to enter the radius. Please enter the radius. So this prompts the user to input the radius. So now we have to remove the line. So it says print only, because if we don't remove the line, it's going to prompt the user and then it's going to throw the cursor down, and which is what we don't want. We want the user to type in the radius in the same line as please enter the radius. So we'll write now not in, we have to say radius equals to in dot next double. So if the radius was not a double, it was a byte, we would use byte. If it was a float, we'd use next float. If it was an integer, we'd say next int. If the thing, we'd say next line. So since this is a double, we look for next double, and then so we already get the radius through that code. Now let's calculate the other variables. So area equals to calc area circle. Okay, and then let's also call the method for circumference. So circumference equals to calc circumference. Okay, we've done that part. Now let's display these values. So we'll say south again. Okay, the area of the circle is the area of a circle is area. And then let's also display the second one, the circumference of the circle is plus circumference. So now we are done. We ask the user to give us the radius, and then we call the methods to calculate both area and circumference, and then we display the output. So let's run the code, run file. So let's say the radius is 10. So the area of the circle is 314.159. Then the circumference is 62.8315, whatever. So now we have done that part. We have calculated, it's fine. Then so now there was also a test package to check whether these values are working as is. So let's run the file to check if we did everything correctly. So the test passed. We did everything as it should be. So it's okay. Now I'll show you how to display to two decimal places.